My beloved child, there are things I am doing in your life right now that you will only understand in hindsight. Today may seem tangled and confusing, but one day you'll see how every piece had its place. I haven't missed a single detail. Every tear, every delay, every closed door, all of it is part of my loving design. You see only a piece. I see the whole picture, and that picture does not end in chaos. It ends in glory. For I am the beginning, and I am also the finisher. What I have started in you, I will not abandon. Take heart, even if you don't see the full story yet. Trust that I am writing something beautiful. My child, I see you trying so hard not to fall. You've learned how to endure, how to stay strong. But deep down, sometimes you just want to rest. Hear me. You are allowed to rest, not because you are weak, but because you are mine. And you don't have to prove anything to be loved. Lay the burden down. Let me carry what you cannot, because not everything is your responsibility. There are things that only I can handle. Resting in me is not giving up. It is placing control in the hands of the one who never sleeps. You weren't called to move the world. You were called to be led by me one step at a time. My child, there are days when it feels like every door is closed. Efforts fall short. Prayers go unanswered. Dreams seem to drift further away. But I want you to know, not every closed door is rejection. Some doors are shut to protect you, because I see what you do not. I know what you cannot know yet. I don't close doors to punish. I close them to redirect your steps. Don't grieve over doors I've closed. Know this: if I didn't open it, then it was never meant for you. Instead, focus on what I'm opening. Even if it seems small or quiet, it is right. You will see. A small door opened by me is better than 1,000 grand doors opened by men. My beloved child, when you no longer know what to pray, remember that I am still listening. Even when your lips fall silent, even when your heart is tangled beyond words, my spirit is interceding for you with groanings too deep for speech. You don't need perfect words. You just need to come close. I don't measure your faith by eloquence. I measure it by a heart willing to lean on me. Don't fear running dry, because when you feel you have nothing left to give, that is when I pour in what I've been preparing for you. I don't need you to come with perfection. I need you to come with honesty. For in that very emptiness, I will awaken a new life deeper, stronger, and more real than ever before. My child, there are seasons when I allow silence to surround you, not because I've gone far, but because I am teaching you to hear with spiritual ears. When emotions no longer lead you, when outside noise fades, you begin to discern my voice in the depths. I don't always speak through loud sounds, but I always speak through the persistence of love. As you learn to be still, you'll begin to realize I never left. I was always there, in every heartbeat, in every breath, in the quiet light of each new morning. And you will no longer live by emotion, but by the knowing that I am real and I am near. My child, I know there are days when you feel not good enough. You look in the mirror and see only flaws. You compare, you blame yourself, and you forget that I formed you in love. You were never created to be a copy. You were created to reflect my glory in your own way. What you call imperfections, I call my unique signature. The things you try to hide, I want to use to reach others. You don't have to become someone else to be loved by me. I love you exactly as you are. See yourself through my eyes, not through the lens of judgment, but through the gaze of mercy and eternal purpose. My beloved child, there are things I'm doing in your heart that you cannot yet put into words. They are quietly unfolding, like roots spreading beneath the surface where no one can see. Don't assume that because no one sees it, nothing is happening. I am building from the inside, before revealing anything on the outside. True growth doesn't always impress at first. It is quiet, persistent, and faithful. I am not in a hurry, and if you walk with me, you will also learn how not to rush. Each day you stay connected to me. You are being transformed, little by little, layer by layer, breath by breath, and on the day I have appointed, What I planted in you will bloom in glory, not by human effort, but by my hand that has prepared and nurtured it. My child, some things I teach you not through words, but through experience. It is when you walk through fire, not to burn you, but to refine your faith like pure gold. I don't make everything easy, because I love you too much to let you live shallow. I allow challenges, because within them, you see me more clearly. Don't think I've left you when trouble comes. On the contrary, when everything else is stripped away, that's when you see I am everything. And even in the furnace, I am with you just as I was with my faithful servants long ago. The fire won't consume you, because I am the invisible shield around you. My beloved child, I know some things you were hoping for didn't happen. Some doors you expected to open, closed. Some people you thought would stay, left. But I say to you, nothing leaves your life without passing through my hands first. And if I allow something to end, it's because I'm preparing something better to begin. I never take without planning the replacement. I never leave you empty, only rearranging for what is right at the right time. When you learn to release what no longer belongs, your hands will be open to receive what I long to give. And you will see that loss was actually making room for fullness. My child, I see the times you smile on the outside, while your heart breaks on the inside. I know the things you hide, the fears, the regrets, the empty spaces no one else can fill. You don't have to hide from me. I see straight to the depths of your heart, and I don't withdraw when you're weak. I draw closer. I don't love you because you're strong. I love you, even in the moments when you want to give up, because I didn't choose you for your strength. I chose you because I've called you by name, and I have no regrets. Let yourself be honest before me, because it's in that honesty that I bring healing, not just on the surface, but deep, so deep within your soul. My child, sometimes you think what you're doing is small and insignificant. A kind act, a quiet prayer, a moment of unseen patience. But I say to you, nothing done in my name is wasted. I see it all. And in heaven nothing is small. A seed you sow today could become shade for many tomorrow. Your whispered prayer is shaking eternity. So do not grow weary in doing good, for the harvest will come. If you do not give up, you are sowing into your life, into generations after you, and into a kingdom that cannot be shaken. My child, don't let what you haven't seen yet make you doubt what I've spoken. My word never returns void. Though heaven and earth pass away, my word stands forever. Time may shake you, silence may confuse you, but let your faith not be anchored in emotions. Let it be anchored in my faithfulness. I have not forgotten what I promised, and I am not powerless in the face of what you're dealing with. I am working even when you can't see it. Keep standing, not in your strength, but in mine which lifts you every day. For those who wait on me will never be put to shame. My beloved child, don't be afraid when you feel yourself changing. Not everything that falls away is a loss. Some things must fall off so you can become who I designed you to be. I am peeling away the old layers, old habits, old thought patterns, so that you can freely step into your new identity in me. Change might feel uncertain, but I didn't call you to stay in the comfort zone. I called you out into the place where real life begins. I don't want you just to survive. I want you to live in fullness, in depth, in victory. So don't grieve what I'm removing. Don't cling to what I'm undoing. Trust that what I'm replacing it with will be more beautiful, brighter, and unshakably strong. My child, there are things I will do in your life suddenly, not according to your schedule, not by your plans, but according to my appointed time in eternity. I am the one who can turn everything around in an instant. Not because you prayed long enough, but because I am gracious and faithful. When I act, no one can stop it. When I speak, all of creation must respond. Prepare your heart, not to control what's coming, but to be ready to receive the wonder I've already ordained. I will do more than you ask or imagine, because I am the one who always exceeds your wildest hope.